My name is Stephen Lewis. I'm the CEO of Unitrove. But who are Unitrove? So, Unitrove, we specialize in designing and building and owning and operating zero-emission fueling infrastructure. Whether it's for trucks, trains, ships or planes, our main focus is to try and deliver clean fuels as conveniently as possible. And we do this by providing zero-emission fueling infrastructure as a service. Since 2008, we've specialized in cryogenic fuels, helping to deliver the earliest examples of LNG, liquefied natural gas, fuels for trucks. And in 2015, we then focused on delivering those for ships. And in 2017, we did the same thing in Singapore. But in 2020, we turned our attention to the new net zero focus, focusing on liquid hydrogen as a fuel. In 2021, we designed and built the world's first liquid hydrogen fueling facility for ships, as you can see in the top left-hand corner, which is a very small modular piece of equipment. You can see it's only about a couple of meters long by a meter or so wide. It's super portable. You can basically forklift it on the back of a truck, drive it to a port, deploy it, and within a few minutes, you're up and away. All you need to do is connect an ISO tank to the left-hand side full of liquid hydrogen, the vessel on the right-hand side, and press a button, and hey presto, away you go. But then last year, we actually focused on developing even more the technology with what we're calling the world's first zero-emission fuel multi-fuel station, or ZEMS, which is this idea, which is a mobile fueling station that is able to store liquid hydrogen, but convert this into three different fuels. That's liquid hydrogen, compressed gaseous hydrogen, and electric charging. And the idea also is that whilst we're able to provide electric to the battery electric vessel, we can also use some of that electricity to self-power the actual fueling station, so we do not need an external power supply. And right now we're actually part of developing the solution at the moment as part of a £5.4 million project to deliver liquid hydrogen in an autonomous vessel at the port of Aberdeen. But what does this all mean for the maritime sector? Well, it's really great that we've been involved in what we call the Innovate UK Pulse project. And with that project, they've identified 5 different challenge areas. But we see ZEMS, the Zero Emission Multi-Fuel Station concept, as being able to tackle all of those 5 challenges. Let's look at those 5 challenges. Decarbonisation. Already by providing liquid hydrogen as a fuel, we can actually ensure that we deliver 95% of greenhouse gas emission savings in comparison to marine gas oil. Of course, we're providing electric charging services as well, so we have that kind of aspect of different types of fuels for different types of vessels. Automation. We have an ambition to build an autonomous fueling station. Imagine that we have automated guided vehicles within the ports that are able to self-drive these vehicles. We put one of our zero-emission multi-fuel stations on them, and with a robotic arm, we can fuel 24/7 ships coming in without any requirement of people, which increases efficiency and also decreases the cost as well. Digitization. We're looking to be able to tap into the latest technologies for digitization, including blockchain technology, which could also be used for tracing green hydrogen certificates through our fueling supply chain and ensuring there's a robustness there. Cross-modal operations. Our system is designed not just for ships, but also for trains, for planes, for cars, and so forth. So imagine this is deployed within a port. We could not only be fueling, for example, a liquid hydrogen ship, we could also be simultaneously fueling a gaseous hydrogen truck and also charging an electric forklift. So the idea is that by having the kind of different modes of transport that we can fuel at the same time, we can increase the efficiencies and we don't need different fueling stations for different modes of vehicles. And finally, we have skills for the future. We've developed a virtual reality world for our system, and it's not only for kind of showcasing how the thing could look in reality, but it's used to be able to enhance the skills and digitization, making sure that we can deliver training services across the world without super expensive capital expenditure on equipment and putting these things in front. And we have to remember that innovation is not just about technology. It's all about people. It's about society. This is basically what we're driving to. So help us join our mission to create a virtuous world for the next 1,000 generations. Thank you very much.